good?
All right, everyone. Welcome back for another video of Grand Architects. I'm being featured in Grand Architects. I am a dimensionalist. What's up with y'all?
like they can say anything bad. All right, this video is gonna be about stepping into your own reality and basically like what you gotta do to get there. Did you want to like put any information into this?
Well, first you gotta, to dematerialize the physical body is to release yourself. Release yourself from material desires. Let the ego go. Selfless love.
The lower ego.
Yeah, the lower ego, the higher self, the fruits of the spirit.
Yeah, the higher self is the I am, just the core being of existence, and the lower self is the physical attachments and who you think you are by social standards, your own your own just limitations and stuff. You want to break away and materialize your physical body through resistance of sex, food, too much sleep, shit like that. You wanna elevate your consciousness with and you wanna it's easy to
eat bread, water, and fish.
Yeah.
Once a day, and get to where you're eating once a day, for 30 days until you wake in the Kundalini, and bathe with water, with water, and drink purified water. Distilled water would be best. Help rise the frequency of the body instead of putting chemicals in the body that are approved through the FDA, which is Illuminati.
Yeah.
And controlled substances based on the fact that it's a substance that you're putting on your body that's controlled by agency.
Yeah.
In that sense of the terminology, controlled substance is on your body and stuff. Toothpaste stuff. Use herbal toothpaste. I'm not saying don't stay clean. Use herbal soaps because it's stuff on the earth.
I'm gonna stand biased from this. I'm gonna act like one of the audience members. All right, I got a question. Right. How do you once you obtain this and you raise your Kundalini, right, and you feel basically like you're almost stepping into your own reality? How do you stabilize yourself so you don't like lose your mind?
Oh, you can stabilize yourself by realizing, just going through everyday life, and to stabilize your physical body, having a drawn out plan before you start to do the, you wake into Kundalini, so it's not overwhelming. Have your rent paid in months in advance.
When I say stabilize, I mean stabilize your light body. Like, how do you anchor the light?
By visualizing light in the body. It helps. It helps.
You can also anchor light through rituals and through rituals that you create yourself, just repetitiveness, and you could what else? You could have, once you get really deep into this, you could have something that I call totems, which act as anchors into this physical reality. Basically, just reminders and stuff. That way, you don't go too far, because you can go as far as you want. So, yeah, you want to find something that can help you anchor, like repetitiveness.
Names of God, I heard. I think level your physical body on the mental plane, which help interchange energy in the mental body and the mind, and help stabilize physical form. And eating lettuce.
No, but once you get to a certain point, once you get to a certain point,
you need to.
No, once you get to a certain point, you're not going to be eating at all.
Yeah, of course, but if you ever need to stabilize to come back to the physical
temporarily, they eat something very, very light.
The frequency of the body to higher vibration.
Don't just jump from not eating anything for like 10, 15 days, and then you just go ahead and eat like a hot pocket, because you're gonna throw up. You're gonna feel like shit. It's gonna fucking destroy you.
It's a gradual.
Yeah, it's a gradual process. It'll shock your it'll shock your body. Yeah. So don't do that shit.
Especially if you eat a lot of meat, you still the transition point to break away from the meat.
Yeah.
By using bread, water, and fish.
Yeah. And
then straight vegan from bread, water, and fish. Vegetarian stuff.
You get lighter and lighter and lighter.
Break away from milk and fish, and then you do straight vegan, and then a day or two, 3 or 4 days a week vegan, and then eating vegan stuff after that, and then we're eating less and less, and until you can start saying God names Hebrew, 22 letters of Hebrew to help level your
Yeah, that's basically it. You'll end up stepping into your own reality, your own fucking reality. You'll be doing whatever the fuck you want to goddamn do, basically, once you get it down packed. Right?
Yeah.
See, from my experience and from my knowledge, I think that there's angelic beings that have actually done this, sustained their consciousness after life, into death, and then after a certain period of time, like a certain cycle, right, they can manifest themselves back into a physical body. And I call this rekindling. So they can manifest themselves back into the physical body, still remember themselves, even though the Bible does say the serpent the serpent will bruise thy head, or I will bruise the serpent's head
with thy heel, right?
No.
Are you talking about in the beginning of Genesis?
Yeah, like when he curses the female, right? He
Yeah.
says your seed is gonna be bruised, like is gonna bruise the serpent's head or some shit like that. What I believe that means is that's the reason why we forget who we are when we manifest in the physical reality. Basically.
Bruise thy head and bruise thy heel.
Yeah, it's basically you don't remember who you are.
That
like
was for the male and female separation. What the snake caused.
Caused what?
The
Self-enlightenment.
That was said from God.
Yeah. It says some shit like something about the female seed is gonna bruise the serpent's head. I take that as the serpent as in the center of consciousness, and bruising the head of the serpent as in like making the serpent forget who it was, right? Something along those lines, whatever. That's the reason why I don't get into the Bible. It's open to interpretation, right? But basically we're gods. You can literally step into your own reality. What else?
Anchor the light body. Keep retain the light body so you can enter and exit this plane.
Yeah. All right. I think that's about it, right?
All right, then. That's another video of Grandmaster Architects and me, the Dimensionalist. Shall take care of peace.
All right, peace.
Nixon's.
Niggas.